Hello, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi, so we're going to hop right into it. This is going to be kind of like a confirmation that you guys have moved up in vibration, and it is to do with time and the glitches that you will be seeing happening around you. So I was doing a workout this morning like I usually do, but as I was doing the workout, you know, it has like the countdowns. You do a certain workout for like 40 seconds and it will count down. I was doing that, but I would start a workout and then I'd look again and the seconds had gone to like 2 seconds. I was like, hold on a minute. And it's like literally like time was flashing past me, or like someone has a remote control of me and was kind of like fast forward in time. That's what it was like was happening, and it kept happening. It's have these weird happenings when it comes to time, like all day when I'm looking at the clock. It's like the time literally just jumps, but it jumps in front of my eyes. This has been happening as well for the past few weeks. I've been noticing, but more intensely today. And Spirit asked me to come on here and share it with you guys, because I feel like a lot of you will be going through the same thing. You're going to be noticing right in front of your eyes, time is jumping, time is moving faster. And now they're showing me a hummingbird, but the hummingbird is moving fast like it normally would. You know how they move, they kind of move like this. It's moving like that, but then all of a sudden it slows down. But it's like you're slowing it down. It's like you now have the remote control and you're slowing it down, and you can move at the same pace, the same time as the hummingbird. Obviously hummingbirds, they represent a very, very high vibration. So does a bee. They're showing me a honeybee. You're moving up to these vibrations. So you guys will be noticing, which deck first? This one. You will be noticing that time is just jumping. And you could be like you're out of office and you're working like your 9 to 5 job. And you know when you work these jobs and you don't necessarily want to be there, you don't enjoy what you were doing, you tend to like clock watch. But it's like you're not doing that, but you're noticing you get there in the morning, I'm hearing clock in, you clock in and you look at the time and you look at the time again and it's like an hour before you need to go home. You're like, what? You're literally there so confused, like, hang on a minute, how has that happened? Ain't no way. It's like this energy is what is coming through. You're also going to be noticing the matrix glitching around you. I'm just getting like things literally flipping upside down and flipping back. So you could literally be sitting in your room, walking down your street, and it's as if the whole pavement, everything just flips and flips back, and it's within a split second. Not even that. It's just so quick. And you're like, Am I going insane, or what's going on here? You could be like looking up to the sky, talking to God, like, come on, man, what's going on? No, you're not crazy. You're moving up in vibration, but you're also tapping into the fact that the collective, like humanity and the Mother Earth, is also shifting. She's changing in frequency. She's jumping, quantum leaping, and so are her children. So are us human beings. We are quantum leaping. You're tapping into it and you're seeing it. You're not just feeling it and sensing it. You're seeing it. Or you will be if you're not right now. We have this one first. Cup of tea. Patience reassessment, cup of tea. I heard that's my cup of tea. That's my cup of tea. So maybe you've got your eye on a person or an opportunity, and you know that it's about to come in. Some of you, it's already been offered to you. For others of you, this person's already shown that they're interested in you, or you're taking action towards them. This is what is coming through. I'm hearing cup of tea, cup of tea. That's my cup of tea. But you guys could be noticing in the morning when you're sitting down having your tea or coffee. This is when you could be noticing that the time just keeps jumping, or time is kind of getting away from you, and you start your morning, and all of a sudden it's the evening time. You're like, everything is zooming. It's not even just going fast. It's like it's zooming, and you're trying to think back. What did I even do today? How is that possible? There is this energy that is coming through here, and there's a film now coming through. I forget what it's called, but it's by Adam Sandler, and he has a control where he has this control where he can literally rewind time. He can pause it. He could forward time. That movie is coming through. I forgot what it's called. I don't have my phone near me, so some of you may know. If you know, you can put it below in the comments. We have here soil, stability, and simplicity. And now they're showing me Bernard's Watch. They're showing me Bernard's Watch. I used to watch it as a child. It was a British program, but they're showing me that program, and it's the same thing. He has like this little pocket watch, and he could press it and it will stop time, and everyone would just stop in their tracks. Or he can forward and he can rewind time. So there's something about you guys having this remote and having this watch where you can like stop time, you can go back, you can go forward. It's like time traveling. It's like you're tapping into time traveling. But that's what quantum leaping is. That's what a time jump is. That's what quantum leaping is. It's time traveling. But you're realizing the past, the present, and the future, they're all happening simultaneously. So you're going to be tapping into your parallel selves and the yous that exist in different realms and different dimensions. And it gets a bit trippy. I'm hearing trippy. It gets a bit trippy, and this is what you guys will be feeling, which is why you're looking up to God. You're like, come on, man, what is going on? Soil, stability, simplicity. You're going to be feeling much more rooted and grounded, because obviously when this is all happening at first, it can kind of push you into your higher chakras, and it can make you feel a bit flighty or feel like you're in a simulation and you're in like a daydream. So you could be noticing you're going about your day and you're like, what's real? What's not real? I'm getting this energy where you're kind of a bit fed up because it's been happening for a while. For a lot of you, for like quite a few months, I'm getting it's been happening for a while, and you're like pinching yourself, like, am I real? Like, what is going on? But it's just that you're feeling this frequency and this quantum shift at a huge collective humanity level and Mother Earth level. It's a lot, but you will be feeling much more grounded now, and you're going to be planting roots and planting seeds in this new frequency, in this new timeline that you guys have stepped into, your destined timeline, your better, your higher timeline. We can always move up higher and higher and higher, but you know what people mean when they say destined timeline. This is when your blessings and your birthright and opportunities that are more aligned to you, its alignment, can actually come in. But there's always space for us to move higher and higher and higher and higher, because the Most High God, the spirit world, yeah, there's no veil, and it's like they're right here, but that's still light years away. Particularly the Most High God, that's light years away. We have here rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. You're remembering who you are and what you came here to do. You're remembering you're an infinite ball of energy. You're a soul that was created by God. A soul that is connected to source energy, and being shown like a huge, it's pure white, but it has like a yellow tinge, a yellow glow to it, and being shown that in the ethers. You're remembering you come from there. You're like, fuck. And I came all the way down here to this ghetto earth. That's what I'm hearing. So some of you guys would have felt very, very ungrounded in being human, being in a vessel. Because when you remember that you're a soul, it's a lot. When you realise you're like kind of feel like caged. Like, I need to get out, I need to escape, I can't breathe. So you guys could have suffered from like anxiety, or even I'm getting panic attacks. When you were going through this spiritual awakening, you could have been someone who thought having a spiritual awakening, going through an ego death, was literally ruining your life, until you got out the other side and you're like, okay, I can breathe now, I get it now, why I had to go through that, but still. Let's move on to the next deck, this one here. And I get a few messages from this deck when it comes to the collective witness in time. Okay, changing. Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. Yeah, it's an end of a cycle. And you're really tapped into your soul's records, your soul's contract of why you came here in this lifetime. You're remembering your soul's writing, something about your soul's handwriting, not the human, your soul's handwriting. You're remembering that you signed your contract, and you signed it with the Most High God. You signed it with your spiritual court, with your helpers on the other side. You're remembering all of this. You guys could be remembering being on the other side and being in a room where you were putting together this life. And you're like, fuck, man, how did I forget? It's like, how did I forget that? Like, what the hell is going on? How did I forget that? It's a very powerful remembrance. And it's going to have you feeling like jolly and happy again. I'm getting someone kind of like almost like skipping down the street. Because you're like, I'm a soul. Yeah, I'm a human. I've been through some shit, but I'm a soul. What else does a collective need to hear right now? You could be seeing like clocks and watches everywhere. You could be hearing like a tick-tock, tick-tock on the other side, clairaudiently. But like the grandfather clocks, that's what I'm being shown. You could be seeing those everywhere, whether it's like in your dreams, in the astral, but then in your physical reality, when you're out and about, when you're walking down, you're passing shop windows, when you're going on social media, you could have like these different kinds of clocks, but particularly grandfather clocks, and like a Big Ben, like a big clock tower that you get in cities. It's divine time. It's divine time for all of this to be happening. Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. This is the Seven Sisters. This could be where your soul is from, or not necessarily from, but spent a lot of time. This is where your soul could have recently spent a lot of time before you come here to Earth. So you guys could resonate with being a Pleiadian starseed. If not, you'll be from a different starseed system that is connected to communication and is connected to technology, which obviously is what we need right now in the age of Aquarius. So there are a lot of souls who tapped into this kind of starseed system, where you're going to be very big when it comes to communication, technology, time traveling, quantum leaping. You've come here to wake people up and teach humanity about these subjects, about these areas of expertise. You have an expertise at a soul level, and you've come to shine your light. You've come to share your knowledge and your wisdom and your gems. And this is why you're having this remembrance, because they need to come up from your soul. What else? That's enough from this deck. That's okay. They want to move on to this one here. So oh my god. We are taking that one there that flew out, and one more flew out, turned up. So this one here is Knight of Wands. The real voyage of discovery lies not in finding new landscapes, but in having new eyes. The real voyage of discovery lies not in finding new landscapes, but in having new eyes, your spiritual eyes, and this perspective. I'm being shown the hangman, but it's like the hangman in the tarot, and it's just flipping and flipping again and flipping again and flipping again. And this is what you're doing because you've got the remote control, but it's like you're flipping yourself. You're flipping your eyes and your perception. You're like, I can see it from this way, I can see it from this way, I can see it from this way, I can see it from up here, I can see it from down here, I can see it from the past, the present, the future. It's mad, all of this stuff that's going on within you. This is a spiritual awakening and ego death that you guys have not been through before. It's a very, very powerful rebirth. Very powerful rebirth energy. Some of you guys could be feeling very called to be by water, to be by the sea. Remember how powerful water is. Water holds consciousness. Some people even go as far as to say that water is God. It holds that God consciousness. It is God, which is why we need it. Human beings need water. We need food too, but we can survive longer without food, and fasting has come into mind. But water, we need access to clean, healthy water. Page of Wands. It's never too late to be what you might have become. You guys could be researching and reading books on like Dr. Emoto, and other people do it too. They do experiments on water, and when you expose water to different prayers, different words, different music, different frequencies. And I'm getting Dr. Emoto. So Dr. Emoto is coming through. Maybe you've read his books and you're like, admire this man. But you could be coming through. You could have come through, incarnated in this lifetime to do that similar thing where you're tapping into water and what actually water is and what crystals are within water. And the coding, because water holds code. I'm staring at this card with the sea and I'm seeing all types of coding. You guys see this within water. This is a gift that is unlocking within you. You could be a scryer, you know, like where you put your finger in water and you scry, and this is how you guys get your visions for some of you. Page of Wands. It's never too late to be what you might have become. It's never too late to be what you might have become. You're fulfilling your potential. I'm seeing this as the inner child on your adult self, and you're just sitting there having a discussion. This is how much you are able to time travel and kind of tap into who you used to be. Yes, in this life and but also in past lives. But I feel like it's like you're time traveling back to your child self. Some of you could be having dreams like that in the astral. It's like you're dreaming at night, but it's literally like you've just gone back in time. You've gone to have a chat and visit your child self. That's what is coming through. You know, sometimes people will think about it, how cool it would be to get into like a time travel capsule and go back to when you were a kid and kind of like go back and see yourself when you were a child. But it's like you guys can do that. So it can also be this remote viewing ability that you are tapping into. Anything else? This deck. Okay, we're going to finish up this reading with this deck here. So what else does a collective need to hear, Spirit? You guys could be seeing bees everywhere. I'm just staring at the honeycomb on the back of this card, the bees. We have faith over fear. You can cope. Yeah, there's something about water and you guys are leading the way. You will be leading the way for a lot of people. Leading by example. Just by being your aloof self. And just by having this experience with the matrix glitching, but also quantum leaping, this is how you guys are going to lead the way. This is how you're going to really tap into the water element and understand what it is. And then it's like you're going to understand what's at the bottom of the sea, because I'm seeing someone be like, but what's down there though? It's like you could be going down these rabbit holes and watching these different documentaries on conspiracy theories and what's at the bottom of the sea, and you're just like, what's down there though? What's down there? And you're realizing that's not necessarily the way. Yeah, you can get some information that way by watching other people online, but you're realizing to know what's at the bottom of the sea, you got to go within. You got to go to the bottom of your sea first. And you're not afraid to do this now. In the past, you could have been afraid to jump into your own well. Not that you were ever shallow, but obviously it's a bit scared to delve deeper and deeper and deeper when it's getting darker and darker and darker. And you don't know what's down there. You don't know what's in the lower nature. You don't know what's in the shadow. But now you're like, right, fuck it. Let me just jump down. We have here song. And you're like, if I get afraid, I've got the remote. I can pause it. We have song. Celebrate and express yourself. This is what you are doing. You're celebrating the fact that you're a whole soul having a human experience. And you're proud of the human that you are in this lifetime. You're proud of the human that your soul chose to be and chose to become within this lifetime. You guys could be hearing music everywhere. Something significant about music and the type of songs that are randomly coming up in your head right now. Or they may just be playing on their own. You could be in your home and then all of a sudden you hear music playing. You're like, what the heck? And you look at your phone, it's just popped up on Spotify, on YouTube, it's playing a random song. That's not random. That's not a coincidence. Same if it happens like with your TV, like music just comes on. Or you walk past someone in the street and they're just merrily walking down, singing to themselves. Listen to what they're singing, Spirit are saying. And sometimes that isn't even like a human being. That's an earth angel. And they've got a message through you. They've got a message for you from their voice. The teacher, walk the talk. That's who you are. You've become the teacher. And the bird, there's something significant about the bird's voice, the bird's song, because obviously birds, they sing, they tweet away. Something very significant about that as well. You're hearing the song of nature more than you ever have before. So it's like now you're listening to the birds singing, but you can hear it in the human language. Whereas before it's just like a tweet, tweet, tweet. They're making all these random sounds. Now you can hear. So this is your supernatural abilities. You can hear it, but it's going to be in your language. If it's not English you speak, it will be your language. Because I'm hearing Spanish as well, Portuguese. But you've claimed your Christ consciousness. You've claimed your light fully in ways that your soul hadn't as a human being in the past and having a human experience. But it was always supposed to be happening at this time because this is the age of Aquarius. Did you want a poem? Gonna get one poem. One poem for the collective to close out this reading, Spirit. We have here: spirits whisper about many things, one of them being the wind. It not only carries leaves in its breeze, but the messages of our deceased. They call it the ancestors' tongue, understood by the gifted ones. Those born with a sensitive ear, the supernatural is not something they fear. God gave them the ability to hear the voices that are not physically there, but linger in the ether's air. Clairaudience, us humans call it. Earth's music, as the soul knows it. Gabriel's trumpet, heaven named it. And on the day of judgment, the wind will pierce through all the minds of those not listening to truth, and those who already knew. The dust is being cleared, along with humanity's tears. Listen out for the divine song. The winds around you will carry it along. So that beautifully sums up that message that was just coming through about music and your hearing, your clairaudiences awakening. All of the clairs, your mediumship abilities, they're all awakening, and your supernatural abilities. And some of them are going to feel a bit new because they're more connected to your soul and the starseed part of you rather than the human part of you. But I hope those messages resonate with somebody out there. If you did want a personal reading, my website and my Etsy shop is in the description below. But I'll see you in another video.